Well, that's such an annoying sound if you're trying to actually have a conversation. What? We're gonna check out two nice laptops from HP, the Elitebook 845, Elitebook 645, sleek and robust for those of us that do a lot of work and wanna work better and more efficiently and do things like, I don't know, video conferencing and emails, and you might even open a spreadsheet. They've got all kinds of cool tech for security as well as privacy on the display, video conferencing with more than one person in the room. We're gonna kick it off with the 845, an AMD Ryzen 5 processor, 16 gigs of memory, 256 SSD storage. Of course, you can completely configure this thing. 14-inch WXGA display. I'm looking at the aspect ratio right now and it looks good. Do you show me? Do you show me? Do you show me the aspect ratio? Do you show me? Do you show me? Do you show me aspect ratio? She had an aspect ratio. 16:10 ratio screen. 3 reduces the need to scroll by showing more vertical content. Anti-glare displays, which I like. 250 nits, which I like. We have a 720p HD webcam on the 645. The 845 has a 5 megapixel camera plus infrared. Supports fast charging, 50% charge in 30 minutes. Never any downtime when you touch down, ladies and gentlemen. Performance up to 26 hours of battery life on the 845 series. Ooh, I don't mind that. PCIe Gen 4 SSDs. You can also get these with 4G LTE connectivity, so you can connect from anywhere even without Wi-Fi. DDR5 memories in there. In the past, these Elitebooks have been pretty solid pieces of machinery. Ooh, okay. Right away I can tell we're talking metal, we're talking sturdy. You see the bright aluminum finish. Of course, we've got the modern HP logo in the center. I've always been a fan of this logo. Couple of lines, yet you can see the HP in there. It's both minimal and memorable, tough to accomplish. USB-C port 1, also used for charging the device. We have one more Type-C, a USB-A, full-size HDMI, that's a must. This just makes life easier, no dongle necessary, even though the thing is extremely lightweight and thin. Analog audio for your headset. We have another USB-A port. There's a locking port, and I presume this slot over here is gonna be for your SIM card if you choose to use that 4G LTE connectivity. This power brick is 65 watt capable, and actually it's pretty small. Terminates in a Type-C connection, so this is going to be useful for all your other devices that charge via USB-C instead of having a proprietary or barrel style connector for recharging. Ooh, this one feels pretty thin and light as well. I don't know though, which one is lighter? This one might be 645. Has a USB-A port over here. There's a smart card slot. You've also got an Ethernet connection point, no dongle. That'd be kind of nice for people that are working in networking. You also have a locking port there. We have a barrel style connector. You do have a Type-C port, however. 2 more USB-A ports, full-size HDMI once again, headset port. This one's equipped with 4G LTE as well because that looks like a SIM tray. They're very similar. They have this singular grill and a nice rubber foot on the front and the back in order to stay planted, and the aspect ratio of the display looking a little bit different. It's 16:9. 16:9, 16:10, 645 coming in around 1200 USD. Of course, this is depending on your specification. The other model more like 1500. All right, so let's crack open the 645. You can see you also have HP Wolf security built in. This is to provide extra security when working in public places. We have a dedicated fingerprint scanner, which is nice for unlocking the device. Fairly large sized keyboard, big but slender font. I'm one of these people that does look at the keyboard when I type. So I presume this is gonna be our speaker unit up here. Fairly large trackpad, and this feels sturdy. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I can type on this keyboard. I can type on this keyboard. Will, can I borrow you for a second? I'm just curious, can you type on this keyboard?
It's a thunker.
It's depth, it's depth, it's bass.
And it doesn't wiggle.
Would you say you can type on this keyboard?
I can type. I can type.
All right, let's move over to the 845 now. Slightly different look up top. As you can see, we have the more advanced front-facing camera system. We have a little cover for that camera. When you have the zebra pattern thing going on, you know that your camera is then off. You also have IR. You're gonna be doing your face unlock. Oh, this one also had a switch, as you can see. Fingerprint scanners in the same location. Trackpad is a little bit bigger. We give a... The keycaps are apparently made from recycled DVDs. Remember those things? You remember when you had a DVD player and you just had the DVD logo? When it would stop playing, it would just flash around the screen. Maybe you can insert that at this moment right now. Thanks to HP, somebody can do something with all these, because what are you even gonna do with these DVDs at this point, Mo? This keyboard's even better, so there you go. I think they think a lot about a keyboard on a device like this. I love also these matte displays. Here we are with tons of light coming at this thing and almost no reflection. Like, it's pretty wild. You guys know what it's like when we have devices in here. They reflect like crazy. Even beyond that with the privacy capabilities, depending on the spec that you get. Unless you want me to go, oh, this baby goes almost completely flat. Why would you ever need it? Well, sometimes you're laying down on a couch. You can have this upright on your knees as you're lying back, and it will be a great viewing angle for you without any crunching of the vertebrae, which I have to talk to Will about all the time because he's degenerating in the spine. You got the AMD chip in here, 6000 Pro series. This is power efficient stuff, guys. And that's what you care about on a laptop like this. Being connected and getting your work done and thinking about plugging it in less frequently. So what this means for you is up to 26 hours of battery life on this series and in this lineup on the 16-inch model. That's a pretty crazy number. That flight is gonna take you pretty much anywhere in the world. Well, definitely any flight that's available to you is less than 26 hours, I think. Maybe somebody can fact check that. It's going to 50% in 30 minutes of charging. You love to see the quick charge stuff showing up on the laptops and not just living in the smartphones. Power efficiency, lovely stuff from AMD and their latest lineup. It's got HP Wolf security threat protection. Look at these graphics, you see? They seem so nefarious, like flowing through the pipes. I just want my, give me my data back. So yeah, you don't have to get any third party. You're always a little curious when you have the third party security software on there. So, oh, programmable keys. This one, cool, diamond pattern. Add an action to open an application, website, file, or folder. There's also key sequences. Cool. For example, key combinations. You can press Shift and your programmable key at the same time for another input. Up to 5 shortcuts. So this can trigger a desired text that you use frequently, like you say LOL all the time or something. And then a function library is in there as well. That's cool. Webcam time. This is your nice little preview. It looks to be tracking me. Hello there. Oh, and floaty too in its effort to do so, zooming in and out and side to side. Like I go, find me. I go forward. That's pretty, like it's smooth the way they implemented it. Head and shoulders, upper body, or just head. Ooh, let's try head. Hello there. Fancy seeing you here. Multiple people on face framing. So even if you and I, Mo, sound like I said Nanaimo, if you and I, Mo, were to be having a meeting, having a conference call. Oh, it went for you because I turned away. It's dynamic. This is so dynamic and smooth. 5 megapixel as well. Okay, so anyway. This is your video sample of the front-facing camera, the video conferencing camera. And as you can see, it's now worked to frame Mo in there. And as you can see, as I back up, we might even get a reframing there. It's like, okay, it tries to find the perfect frame for each scenario. He walks away. It understands, hey, I am now in control of this meeting. And it comes back over here. This is lovely stuff. This is good stuff. Now, what about audio controls? You have noise reduction utilizing AI. So he's, you know, scrambling eggs over there. I don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. So I have chips here. Oh, that's such an annoying sound. Oh, it likes you right now. Likes you. Big smile. Oh! Mo, the camera loves you.
Well, it's because there's no other eyes in the frame.
All right, let's get some work done on these work laptops.
We are now recording video, and I'm just speaking very normally, as a normal person myself. I will now pick up the chips and crinkle them without talking. Just crinkle. Shh. Now, I'm going to continue talking, except Mo, being in the background, will crinkle. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S,
T, U, V, W, X,
Y, and Z.
Z.
What?
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Guys, he was crinkling. He was crinkling, guys. You saw the crinkling. There is no crinkling. Now, you can hear that it's doing its action, but in a mission-critical meeting, this could be clutch. This is just a bag of chips. You can be in a noisy environment. You're in a cafe. The chatter. But you got real business deals going on because you're a business guy.
Y-N-Z.
It's pretty wild. This stuff, this AI stuff, good stuff. That's some magical stuff. Well done.
Electric car during the game, which lets you hook up your game console.
Stereo here, left, right channel.
You probably can't show it. I don't know. Pokemon, is that, what are we, Nintendo, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's plenty loud. Listen, targeted here at work or even work from home, it can fit into an enterprise environment. If you're purchasing laptops for like a workforce or something, this thing is gonna be suitable for a wide variety of users. You're gonna have like the robustness of the build and the durability, which I think people are gonna gravitate towards. The anti-glare display, the keyboard also feels nice. You have those added security features. There's so many options for display, it is crazy. You can spec this thing as wild as you want. So there you have it. That was very satisfying. Holy, that had like a flip phone feel to it. Like when you're done your workday, all done. I made all the money, made it. Got all the deals are done. Look at that, no more deals. Closed every deal, closed them. Hey, that looks like you have some open deals. Closed them. A, B, C. Look, man, this is definitely enterprise grade, absolutely suitable for getting stuff done. That's a couple of new Elitebooks, including the 845 G9. Let me know what you think down in the comments.